some different things that have been happening in the world and happening on the internet. Maybe that a lot of outlets haven't been talking about. So there's this one here that I didn't even really know about. Okay, so I knew that Oprah had a girls' school in Africa, but I don't think I knew what was happening. So apparently Angelina Jolie supposed to be that.
In 2007, Oprah Winfrey opened up a boarding school in South Africa. The academy had salons and gyms in it. Allegations have surfaced that this school was a front for child trafficking. These girls would be allegedly groomed to be ready for sale. Oprah handpicked the young girls who attended her school based on physical appearance, but it wasn't long until word got out about what really the
years, Angelina Jolie has been celebrated as a bold voice in Hollywood, unafraid to challenge power and speak the truth. Yet one of her most startling revelations seems to have slipped under the radar in a series of cryptic yet pointed remarks. Jolie once hinted at the darker side of media. Mogul Oprah Winfrey was often revered for her influence and philanthropy. While Jolie never directly accused Oprah of wrongdoing, her subtle warnings and painted a picture of unchecked power and manipulation behind the scenes. Despite the gravity of these claims, much of the public turned a blind eye, captivated by Oprah's larger-than-life persona. But could Jolie's veiled statements hold more weight than were realized? Let's unpack the whispers surrounding two of Hollywood's most iconic women.
Oprah Winfrey has been implicated in the Diddy case by federal authorities due to her alleged involvement in human trafficking. In a desperate attempt to evade justice, Oprah reportedly tried to OD. Gayle King, her close confidant, posted an update revealing that Oprah is currently in the hospital, suggesting she is trying to avoid facing the serious charges against her. Meanwhile, Oprah's public relations team is in overdrive, attributing her hospitalization to complications from the weight loss drug Ozempic. Additionally, reports have surfaced that Oprah was allegedly involved in harvesting children.
The Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, located in Henley on Cliff, South Africa, is a boarding school founded by Oprah Winfrey in 2007, inspired by her own disadvantaged childhood. Winfrey established the academy to provide educational and leadership opportunities for academically gifted girls from impoverished backgrounds. The school aims to nurture these girls, helping them realize their potential and become future leaders. It offers a comprehensive curriculum, state-of-the-art facilities, and a supportive environment to empower its students.
As I present to you the inaugural class of 2011 for the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls.
However, the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa has faced significant controversy over the years. The most serious allegations involve physical and emotional misconduct at the school in 2007. The dormitory matron was charged with multiple counts of misconduct, including indecent aggression and criminal injury against students. This scandal forced South Africa to confront its hidden plague of us, with many pointing out that such incidents reflect broader societal issues rather than solely the institution.
Why have all of the girls went missing that was at that school graduating class and nobody is talking about it? I tell you why. Because you guys are protected and I don't appreciate it. I want you guys to tap in, tune in, comment. If you guys know about it, talk about it, spread the word, share this. Those girls in Africa went missing. That was at Oprah's school, Oprah Winfrey. Where are these girls at? Has anybody found them? Why is there not enough coverage on this? But those 5 guys that went missing, RIP, definitely feel bad for them. That's a lot of coverage. Of course. Anyways, peace out.
With the honorable mission of providing education and empowerment to underprivileged girls, the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa has faced its share of controversies. While the school initially garnered praise for its state-of-the-art facilities and life-changing opportunities for its students, troubling allegations of misconduct have emerged. Over the years, reports of misconduct and mismanagement within the institution have cast a shadow over its noble purpose, sparking public outrage and raising questions about accountability.
Turns out at least 6 girls aged 13 to 15 were allegedly systematically and ritualistically targeted. Oprah went on record saying she was going to look at the situation, but after her investigation, the employee was cleared of any wrongdoing, and some allege Oprah had a hand in trying to cover it up. But these incidents continue to rock the school, including a newborn baby being found unalived at the school, which some say was for trafficking.
In a 2012-2014 BBC interview, Angelina Jolie's comments have sparked renewed attention and controversy, as some claim she subtly exposed dark allegations linked to Oprah Winfrey's Leadership Academy. 4 girls in the clip, Jolie reportedly discusses systemic issues of misconduct and exploitation in institutions meant to protect children, with, some speculating she was alluding to high-profile cases involving influential figures, including Oprah. These claim shades gained traction online, fueled by past controversies surrounded and implications from the school itself, which faced allegations of misconduct. While Jolie never explicitly named Oprah or her academy in the interview, the timing and nature of her remarks have led many to draw connections, reigniting debates about accountability among the elite and their philanthropic efforts.
Angelina Jolie. Now, it said that Angelina Jolie exposes Oprah's creepy girl school in Africa. Now, I think in my previous video, I heard something sort of that they were saying about like the school that she had in Africa and stuff like that.
The relationship between Oprah and Angelina has long been marked by underlying tension, fueled in part by personal and professional differences. Oprah, who sought to collaborate with Jolie on her Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, hoped to tap into Jolie's extensive humanitarian work in Africa. However, Jolie reportedly declined the offer, citing Oprah's perceived support for Jennifer Aniston during the highly publicized love triangle involving Brad Pitt. This refusal created a rift between the two women, with Oprah choosing not to approach Jolie for future collaborations.
I can tell you, one of the things I was surprised by, I was bored. Oh, well. But I need a little...
Can you still smell things?
I'm like...
Can you smell me?
You're a little bit like...
Stop it. No.
Oprah is reported in a state of panic following her unexpected implication in Diddy's ongoing court case, with allegations suggesting that she may have been involved in some shocking and controversial activities. Music mogul sources close to Oprah have revealed that these claims have thrown her team into damage control mode as they scramble to address the fallout. From the scandal, while details remain murky, the M association with such serious allegations has caused a significant stir, leaving Oprah's reputation hanging in the balance.
Whether it's him going to jail, him not going, I just wonder what people are going to say. Because, I know Oprah had so many people on her show dealing with, like, I got to choose my words carefully, man. YouTube be, boy, they be. But when it's dealing with men and women, y'all know what I'm trying to say. The DV, you'll figure it out. The domestic stuff.
Speculations of illicit dealings and connections to high-stakes web crimes have left people in disbelief, questioning how the queen of daytime television could find herself tangled in such a mess.
But you already know with Oprah, with the whole Maui situation going on, that she got a lot of backlash for that. It's just, my whole thing is like, saying nothing is almost worse. Cause like, it's not like you gotta say, oh, I need to wait to see. You don't need to wait. Everybody in the world done seen that video.
Kay Williams has long been outspoken about his mission to expose Oprah Winfrey's hidden secrets, and it seems he is finally ready to bring them to light. Known for his unapologetic demeanor and fearless approach, Williams has continuously criticized the media, mogul claiming that there are layers to Oprah's influence and power that remain hidden from the public, unlike many others in the entertainment industry who may shy away from speaking out against Oprah. Williams is unafraid of repercussions. So
Oprah, she's a little bit older. She has to be in tune with the young ones out there, with the younger generation. They want to see happy. They want to see color. They want to see positivity. They want to see Black excellence. They want to see them achieving things. They don't want to see themselves repressed in that mommy role. Not at all. And that is, I think, where the situation is. They consider her a handler for the higher elites. And Kat has been calling her out, now I'm finding out, for years.
known for his fearless stance and outspoken nature, Cat Williams has consistently maintained that he has nothing to lose in his pursuit of truth, particularly when it comes to exposing the secrets of powerful figures like Oprah Winfrey. Unconcerned by the potential backlash from Hollywood, Elite Williams confidently asserts that he's unshaken by the industry's attempts to silence my...
The thing for me is that I don't think you can destroy somebody who's not afraid. Kat is not afraid. Kat does not rely on Hollywood for anything. He is self-funded. If he never works in Hollywood again, he doesn't care. I think this bomb was the perfect storm. I'm talking about Cat Williams, the Cat Williams interview. I think it was the perfect storm. And sometimes you don't see it coming for you, but it was already set in motion when you started with a film that basically the America didn't want. Black America did not want.
Diddy has long been a polarizing figure in the music industry, facing a mountain of allegations throughout his career, many of which center around his alleged mistreatment of artists over the years. Several former collaborators have spoken out, accusing him of manipulative and exploitative behavior ranging from unfair contracts to emotionally and financially draining relationships.
Diddy was being investigated for a while and has been paranoid ever since. In the video, Justin just looks so broken, like he's saying, you know, I've been having a rough time since you violated me and passed me around the industry. I mean, poor Justin. But if you increase the audio and get rid of all the background noise, you can hear Diddy say something to Justin that really explains everything.
Insiders have long argued that the music mogul has a troubling history of exploiting young talent, wielding his power and influence to manipulate aspiring stars for his own gain.
Diddy was checking to see if Justin was wearing some sort of wire before he uttered this veiled warning. As I'm sure you're aware, Diddy is being investigated for human trafficking, and it's alleged in the Little Rod lawsuit, he would take advantage of men and women under the age of 16. After Little Rod announced his lawsuit, Justin Bieber allegedly had a relapse and a mental breakdown. His alleged OD made wife's Hailey Bieber's dad ask people to pray.
Critics have drawn startling parallels between Oprah Winfrey and Diddy, suggesting that the two are connected by their alleged involvement in broader conspiracies that raise eyebrows across the entertainment world.
Attention and the seduction from the predator, who is probably going to be somebody you know. Right. In order for it to work, it has to be somebody you know, somebody you admire, somebody you respect, or maybe even love. And it feels good. I mean, if you're 7 years old and somebody, which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis, it feels good. Right. Even though you don't have a name for what that is, it feels good.
Some believe that they are part of a coordinated effort to advance specific agendas, using their immense wealth and influence to manipulate public opinion and suppress the truth, with both now facing serious allegations. Conspiracy theorists are having a field day, positing that this isn't just a random legal entanglement, but part of a more sinister plot. But that's
about me. It's so confusing for children. Yeah. And when I first said this years ago, people were like, you're crazy, because everybody wants to believe it's like sexual assault and you're being thrown up against the wall and you're being raped. And I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened. And if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part of it. I mean, and nothing is more being a part of it than what we discussed earlier.
Both Oprah and Diddy are accused of engaging in unethical behavior behind the scenes while skillfully maintaining a public image of success and philanthropy despite their charitable efforts and inspirational personas. Whispers of dark dealings and shady practices have begun to overshadow their legacy.
They didn't use the word sexual abuse. They implied that something inappropriate was going on. Hearing that, John Samuel, immediately after hearing that allegation, removed the accused, Tiny Makopo, from the campus. I was, needless to say, devastated and really shaken to my core when I first heard this news. And immediately within the first hour of receiving this information, I contacted here in the United States Dr. Bruce Perry, who is founder of the Child Trauma Academy in Houston. It must be reported to the Child Protective Services. And so he said, if I were you, I would confirm if that is also the law in South Africa, which I did. And first thing Monday morning, I contacted Superintendent Needling and told him that I wasn't sure what had happened, but there was a suspicion on the part of the girls of some type of sexual abuse. I told Andre Needling that I wanted to conduct an independent investigation to determine what exactly had happened.
Both Oprah and Diddy are accused of engaging in unethical behavior behind the scenes while skillfully maintaining a public image of success and philanthropy despite their charitable efforts and inspirational personas. Whispers of dark dealings and shady practices have begun to overshadow their legacy.
Let's talk about what's happening with Harvey Weinstein. I know you posted on Facebook already, but you haven't kind of spoken yet publicly about what's going on.
I think that this is, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain.
Regarding the treatment and payment of Black artists involved in her various projects. Critics and former collaborators have raised concerns about the disparity between her public advocacy for equity and the actual practices within her media empire.
Repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I was like, what is that? I said, oh, you guys are suffering from PTSD.
And when you start talking about it out loud, too.
Everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment.
Some also claim that Black talent, particularly in her television and film projects, has not always been compensated fairly and treated with the same level of respect as their white counterparts.
I heard I was trending yesterday because people are saying that I was not supporting Taraji. Taraji will tell you herself that I've been the greatest champion of this film, championing not only the behind-the-scenes production, but also everything that everybody needed. So whenever I heard that there was something that people needed, I'm not in charge of the budget because that's Warner Brothers. You know, that's the way the studio system works. And we as producers, everybody gets their salary. That's negotiated by your team. And so whenever I heard there was an issue or there was a problem with the cars or there was a problem with the food, I would step in and do whatever I could to make it right.
Jaguar writes, outspoken, nature and firsthand experiences have drawn significant attention as she exposes what she describes as a toxic culture within the entertainment industry that has long protected and enabled abusive behavior. Her accusations that target figures like Diddy have put him in a precarious position, but they also cast a wider net over the entire industry, right? Suggests that many other high-profile individuals may be complicit in perpetuating such troubling practices, raising questions about the depth of corruption at the highest levels of power in Hollywood.
She's protected and guarded because she is one of the pillars in this country that is fighting against inhumane activities. She's fighting very hard, not just from the celebrity side, but just in general. So I definitely want to send out a prayer. But because of that, yes, she is. I mean, shit, if Epstein was being charged with all kind of stuff.
Diddy is currently facing serious charges, and it's only natural for Oprah Winfrey to freak out after being implicated in such troubling allegations.
They don't like us because they not like us. They wish they were. See, you keep diluting the greatness of a people, and what you'll have is a shadow of what it was ever meant to be.
What do you think about these shocking allegations and the growing revelations in the industry? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.